Well, hey folks, welcome back to Good Things for Good People, the little tiny YouTube channel with great big dreams of change in the world for good. Tonight is Thursday evening, and I will make this reasonably short and quick. I did a number of good deeds today, but I did them a little bit different than what I would normally do. Normally, I'm out there, I'm looking for people that I'm going to be able to do something for out of charity, like give somebody something or help pay for something or do something along those lines. And that's usually where my mind is when I'm thinking about helping other people. But today, all day, I've actually done something completely different than that. And I'm kind of surprised with myself, but it was kind of fun. What I did was I helped educate people. I helped educate people. I spread some extra knowledge, some YouTube smarts that I've developed over the years, and I gave away free knowledge, which hopefully is going to help people out. Now you may be saying to yourself, but Austin, that's not really charity. You're not really giving anything away. Au contraire, mon ami. I actually am giving something away. What I'm giving away is time. What I'm doing is I'm giving you, Mr. Couple of several content creators that I talked to today, your time back that you haven't even spent yet. I am giving you that time. And the way I'm doing that is I'm keeping you from spending hours and hours and hours beating your head against the wall, wondering why something isn't working, wondering why you're not having success, wondering why nobody's seeing your stuff, wondering why your stuff is not searchable. This whole YouTube thing is kind of crazy. It is. It's difficult to figure out. It's not easy. There's not somebody who's going to give you the magic numbers, that's going to give you the magic process that works every single time. There isn't a bullet that works for everything. There's not a formula that works for everything. But what you need to realize is there are certain things that are applicable across all the different things. You need to make it a personal thing. You need to make it a passionate thing. You need to help people get invested in you and what you're trying to do. And it's not necessarily just about the thing, the widget, whatever you're installing or whatever the case may be. When you're building a YouTube channel, you've got to realize that you are building a YouTube channel. It's not just the thing that the YouTube channel is about. And I ran into a bunch of smaller YouTube channels and a bunch of smaller content creators that are kind of struggling or that are just getting started or just getting ready to get started. And this is maybe their first outing where they're going to really start filming stuff. It's in the automotive space, if you didn't know that. But I'm able to give some knowledge and some learning because I've been doing this for a number of years. And I know a lot of things because I've failed in a whole lot of different ways. I've learned what works and what doesn't work. I've learned a lot of the things that nobody teaches you or that you have to pay for a how to grow your YouTube class. There are any number of channels that are going to have how to grow your YouTube channel in 2023, how to grow your YouTube channel in 2024, how to get monetized in 60 days, blah, 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 blah. Those all exist. There's plenty of them on here. If you really feel like it, feel free to search them. There's a lot of them. But the key element to all of that, whether or not those people talk about it or not, is passion. You have to be passionate about whatever it is that you're doing. In this case, with Good Things for Good People, I am very passionate about that. I hope that comes across. I hope you guys have understood that as I've been making these videos and I've been putting myself out there to be able to do this kind of stuff. I hope it comes through that you are seeing that I am passionate about making this work. Now, for those of you who have never been here before, welcome aboard. This is Good Things for Good People, a little tiny YouTube channel that does great big things one view at a time. I don't know. Did I say that right? Probably not. None of this is scripted, by the way. If anybody hasn't figured that out yet, none of this is scripted. This is all shot in one big thing. I don't want to make this super well polished. I don't want to make this scripted. And this is just heartfelt me talking to you. That's it. We're trying to build a community here. We're trying to build a true, real, actual, honest-to-God community here of people who are like-minded, who want to see the world be a better place, who are trying to improve it one person at a time. By you being here, clicking on this video, and watching this video, you are helping me develop this community. That's all there is to it. We're trying to use YouTube and social media in general to be able to affect change for the positive. And unfortunately, it's kind of weird. Most people don't usually use social media for positive stuff. It's unfortunately largely negative. But positivity can spread just as well. I believe it can happen. I believe we can use this platform for good. And the nice thing is, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to send anything in. You don't have to make a donation. I don't want you to do any of that stuff. All I want you to do is watch this video, spend time here, and that's it. That's all there is to it. YouTube gives us the tools. They're built into this platform to be able to generate revenue off of viewership. It's simple as that. You come, you watch video, money happens, yay, here we go. The thing is, most YouTubers, they typically are using that money for something that they want. In this case, we're going to use this revenue to be able to affect positive change for people, to be able to actually make a difference in this world. At the moment, we're still not monetized, but we're growing every single day. I believe when I just checked my analytics a couple minutes ago, we were at 535 subscribers. So we've gained another 4 or 5 subscribers today. If we can keep gaining 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15 subscribers every single day, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We got to get to 1,000 subscribers. We got to get to 4,000 watch hours. Now, last night's video, I put up super late because I was driving all night long, and I didn't get it up until really way too late. But the hours that people have spent on that video, we're going to show up for today's today's analytics, and we'll see that tomorrow. I have no idea if that made sense or not. But anyway, things are going in the right direction. Things are trending in the right direction, and I'm very, very happy with that. I'm very proud of us as a community for this is less than 60 days old. We have developed this thing. It's becoming a bigger and bigger thing. I even had a gentleman today while I was at this automotive thing who pays attention to what we're doing here, who is interested in what we're doing and thinks it's interesting. Unfortunately, it's never been done before. Nobody's ever, as far as I can tell, tried to generate a revenue for a charity off of a YouTube channel. I have never found it. If it does exist, please let me know so I can find somebody else I can talk to about this. But just because it hasn't ever been done before doesn't mean it can't be done. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be difficult, but we're going to get there and we're going to make a positive change in this world. Now, I am out of my element for the 3 days, today, tomorrow, and Saturday. So I'm out of Columbus, where is typically my home base. I am in Indianapolis, Indiana for the weekend for some work stuff. So I am going to be in a totally different space than what I'm used to as far as being able to do good things for good people, random acts of kindness and that kind of stuff. I'm also going to be surrounded all day long by people that I don't, most of the time don't know. So there's going to be ample opportunities for me to do positive things for people that I don't necessarily have any kind of connection to, and that I'm probably not going to get any return from, which is kind of the whole thing with doing selfless charity type stuff, you know? In a situation where maybe I'm giving away money or I'm doing something for somebody that's going to see me again, there's going to be a little bit of a return from that. In this situation, when I'm dealing with the fact that I'm in a totally different city and I don't know the folks that I'm going to run into, I'm not really making an investment in a relationship. I'm not trying to, maybe make them think better of me for the next time they see me. That's not the case. I'm just doing this because it's the right thing to do. And I think a lot of people share that mindset. I think a lot of folks wish the world was a better place. And I know that we're starting to connect on that more and more, that there's people that are slowly dribbling into our community here that are really like-minded. And it makes me smile every time I have a comment. By the way, if you're brand new here, please drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know where you came from. Let me know how you found this place. Is it from our Good Things for Good People Facebook page? By the way, we have a Facebook page. If you are a Facebooker, you are welcome to join us on there. The nice thing with Facebook is it gives us an easy way to invite other folks into our little community here. Because when you join on Facebook, you can then invite your friends. And now whether or not you invite 1, 2, 10, or 1,000, it gives you the opportunity to do that. Now, this is a numbers game at this point in time. We are growing the community grassroots style because YouTube has no idea what we're doing. So it's going to require a little bit of kind of guerrilla marketing, grassroots type stuff, where we're inviting friends and we're putting this message in front of other people. But it is growing, and it's going to continue to grow, and I believe it's going to continue to grow. All we really need is one of these videos to really take off and get a lot of viewership, and it's going to do fantastically well. So I'm very, very happy with it. I'm really excited about where we're going. I'm glad there are so many people that are on board with this thing, and I think it's going to be a really cool experience. We're, like I said earlier, we're only less than 60 days into this thing, and we're already a quarter of the way to monetized. There's a lot of channels that take a year to get to where we are or more, that spend all kinds of time and energy and money getting there. And, you know, whether or not they learn from me or not, there's a lot of things that we're doing in the right direction. And we're going to get to that point where we're monetized, and we're going to do it in fantastic time. And as soon as we are, then we're going to start making revenue to be able to do things, you know, change the world. Even if it's little tiny bits, change the world. Even if it's moving a rock out of somebody's path or knocking a rock off of a sidewalk so nobody trips on it or slips on it or hurts themselves on it. Every little bit helps. Every little positive thing helps. Lots of little changes can affect great big change. I don't want to get into analytics tonight. I want to keep this pretty short and sweet because most of these videos have been getting pretty long. And I do appreciate all you guys hanging around for me. I do really appreciate you. I'm a little tired right now, so I may not be on my game as far as my positivity and energy. It's been a really busy day. This is a very exhausting weekend for me. As you can see behind me, I have all of my camera gear and editing stuff. So I've got to start editing a work video. So I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I hope you had a great Thursday. I will see you again tomorrow because we will do these every single day as we continue to grow this channel. So thanks for spending your time here, folks. Thanks for believing in the message. I'm looking forward to what we're going to build together. See you tomorrow.